Hello everyone, welcome back to the fourth episode of Zero Thinking. Today we'll be talking about basic needs of human or inner child. And in today's episode, we will be diving into the 7 most important needs of inner child or human needs. So let's get started. So the first human need or need of a child is touching. What if I tell you that even if you provide the child with proper nourishment and food and protection, but if they are deprived from touching, they are not able to grow and thrive as an individual? Yeah, that's true. Touching is very important. Skin to skin contact is something very, very important for growth of individual, and it is suggested that we need from 4 to 12 hugs a day as per of our health maintenance. And it is a very primary need of an individual to be hugged and cared for. The second primary need of human, child or infant is definitely attention. So it is very, very important that the parent figure ensures that they give their full attention to the child, because it helps them to feel secure, protected, along with touching. The third primary need is mirroring. That means that the parent figure kinds of does an action or shows gestures or ways that shows the child that you are being heard and you're understood. So anytime the child feels that the first few primary needs along with mirroring is not met, that means that they are not given attention to, there's no physical affection along with no mirroring, then definitely the mental, emotional, physical and spiritual growth of a child is stunned. Now this is something very important that I want to share, is that at times mothers use their infant child to satisfy their own needs, and the child is very sensitive and receptive, and they feel that our mothers are needy, so they kind of like provide for the mother, and they really start to shrink themselves, and they really ensure that the needs of mother are taken care of. And that's when the child learns to shrink themselves and ensures that the needs of mother is met, and that's why they kind of like deny and reject their true self, and it has a huge impact on their mental, emotional, physical, spiritual well-being. The fourth one is guidance, that a child really needs to experience a model or parental figure who kind of like educates them or guides them how to develop social skills. And these things are very important for a child to experience, that there's someone who's guiding them and walking with them. Fifth one is listening, participating and accepting. That means that the child feels that he's being heard and validated. By participating, I mean that there are healthy activities with parental figures and with the child. So they're doing some activities in which they're growing together, they're learning together, and they're experiencing growth. And the last one is about accepting. That means that definitely child is going to have different kind of feelings, big feelings, and they're being cherished and they're welcome to share whatever they feel. And once they feel accepted that their big feelings are they're being listened to, so the authentic child or the inner child feels really safe, and that's how the person or the individual grows. The sixth one is very important, is to allow grief. That means that the child will go through different kind of experiences in which they will experience heartbreak and there will be grief. And if their grief is taken care of in terms that it is welcome to feel that loss of, could be of a pet, of a friend, if they're moving or anything that's happening, you allow that child to sit with that grief and then move forward. That is a very essential part of growth, to learn to accept, embrace and then move on. Times what happens is parent kind of like suppress that ki kuch bhi nahi hua, or like just don't think about it. That's not a healthy way to go about it. You really acknowledge and give room for that grief to emerge, embrace and then let go. Last but not the least, very important, support. That means that when you look at a child, you know what is their full potential, and you provide that environment to help them step by step reach their full potential. and support them in the process and really have that back. Yesterday I was attending an event, a music event, and the girl was blind, but mother had so much confidence in that child, and I saw that girl emerge into a beautiful singer. Her voice is really beautiful, really, she practiced it, and she mentioned that how much support she feels from her mother. So that kind of backing, when the child has, they really grow and thrive and achieve great and big things. So we touched upon the 7 primary needs of a child or human being, and the next episode will continue with further 7. I hope this helps, and if you feel you did not receive these things, then definitely I would encourage you to go for therapy or book a counseling session from me, because that's where I teach you how you do reparenting of all the things that you did not receive. So I hope to see you soon.